we're here with the all-new Hammer Turbo Air. Premium Super Stroke grip, cool colored shaft, premium head cover, and here is the reveal. Let's go. The much anticipated by fans of Jack Ham. Jack Ham has a master's in engineering and has literally outdone himself this time. He's been the number one selling driver of all time on TV, like infomercial televisions. So now we're trying to do this on a live Amazon. There's a link for it in down below, but this thing is like a Ferrari. It's got see-through. The air actually goes through the driver, and people are always saying, look, oh, it looks like a cheese grater. Well, it's not. These are flush. When you hit the ball, it does not add spin. This is the lowest spinning driver I've ever hit in my life, ever. And I've hit a lot of drivers. I've hit pretty much everything. And the reason with the low spin rate is that there's not a lot of weight in the bottom. The weight's distributed through this whole entire core here. As Jack calls it, the power core. This is connected. I mean, I've hit probably over 10,000 balls with this exact club. I had to clean it up before I went live. But this exact club, I've hit so many golf balls. I mean, if you watch any of my videos or seen any of my... Oh, bless me. If you've seen any of my videos, you've seen that I've hit this thing well over 10,000 times. This thing is built to last. The weight is evenly distributed around the head. No other design can do that. No other club can do that. Most of the time you get those conventional, they put all the weight in the bottom, so it helps the really crappy golfer to get the ball up in the air. Well, this one has low spin rate. It has, and the craziest thing is, if you don't like it, send it back. But for $169, dude, it's totally worth it. Even just to go out and have fun with your buddies and hit this thing. One of the guys I saw in a video, they were all kind of joking around about it, and then he hit it, and he bombed the hell out. He bombed it. It was just super bombed. So, again, nothing will damage this face. I've hit thousands and thousands of balls with this club. Anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Like I said, you can see through it, and this is the older model. And don't forget these tees too. These tees will actually add yardage to your driver because they tee it up high and you hit up on the ball, less spin. We'll talk more about that later. And this is the older Hammer X. This is the Hammer Turbo. So you can see the difference. Hammer Turbo. And this is the Hammer X. Same inverted face, but it does not have the power. The part of it's a little bit lower center of gravity, but not much. You see that there's a space here. There is not one there. You can see the difference. So it makes a big difference in ball flight, height, and spin. So Jack still actually sells these. I think there's only one left, that they're pretty much sold out. People think that this is the newest version. It's not. This does not have the see-through head and the way, and it's a little heavier. And if you like a little heavier club, then that's all good, said and good. But this is see-through. You can see through see on the live. And Jack actually saw that I am on Amazon and asked me to do a video on this club. The red is actually like a Ferrari red. Kind of looks a little bit like Iron Man. I don't know if that's what he was going for, but definitely this. Now the head is not gigantic. If you see some of the way they measure clubs, they actually, USGA takes the head off. Doesn't have a shaft in it, and they just fill it up with water, and then they pour the water out, and that's how they measure the cc's of a driver. So if you didn't think you were going to learn something today, you did. So you cannot measure the cc's on this driver because you can't fill it up with water. It's one solid piece. And yes, it is welded together. And it will, trust me, this thing will last you a lifetime. And you got like a long drive contest or whatever, you can hit your normal driver and then just pull this bad boy out to win the long drive of the golf outing. So has the iconic Speed Turbo Air hammer. And this one, it's not the Hammer X. This is the Hammer X. This is the model from previous years, I guess 2 years, 3, 4, 5 years ago. I don't know. Picked this thing up in a bargain bin, actually. Totally worth it. If you see it somewhere, great club to have, but it is not the brand new. All the technology that Jack has put into this club, as you can see, you can literally see through. So you can see through the club. So what does that do? Well, it has air travel through. It's also lighter, seeing that it's, doesn't have a whole lot of weight. This is like a foil. This is cut out so the air comes around and then the face and out. So he's actually had this on. He's got a ton of videos on how he designed this, but he actually had it on like one of those wind machines, and the wind comes in and comes up and over, but it also comes up and out and around. So it creates kind of like a foil effect, like like an airplane. So people are going to ask me, can I use this? Why are no PGA pros playing this? Or can I use this in my club championship? As long as if you can probably play it in an outing, because in an outing there's no USGA rules, like for qualifications, but you probably can't play this in a club championship or something like that. But most people don't really care, because everybody that's buying this just wants to hit it long and strong and have fun. Not everybody wants to be a club championship, and there's only one club championship. So just for $169, if it doesn't work for you, send it back. But it's like pretty much a no-brainer for $169. It doesn't, for what it does, dollar per dollar, this thing, I didn't realize. I thought that thing was pretty cool. This Hammer X was pretty cool. This thing is so much further. I bombed the snot out of it. And we can even go over, I'll do some live hitting if you guys want. But if you guys have any questions, the one that sells on Amazon only comes in red. We've sold out. We have a 0 return rate on Amazon for this club, and we've sold out, I think, since we put it on Amazon like a month and a half ago, we sold out like 5 times. So right now we geared up because Jack's running an infomercial. This is not a paid spot. He is not paying me to say this. I will say Jack is my friend, but not the reason. It's only not, he hasn't been my friend forever. I actually got a viral video doing with the Hammer X, and someone reached out to me that knows him and says, hey, would you want to hit the newest one? And I said, sure. So this is the newest one. You could see it's all red. The older one only came in silver. They made the lines are different. The line's bigger here, smaller there. The part of the core, as he calls it, is a little bit higher and more distributed, has a better distribution than the older one. So these are things that he worked on, and you can see that the sides, the airfoil is different. This is more cut out, more channeled for more air to go through. So it's definitely something that, I mean, trust me, you want to get attention. I'll tell you, if you want attention, I took this to the range and I had everybody asking me about it. Nobody wanted, I asked them if they wanted to hit it. They didn't. It was kind of just getting over, kind of, people are still kind of like crazy with the COVID thing. But I was hitting this at the range and I was just absolutely nuking it. I mean, I don't even know how I could post that video footage on here, but I was absolutely tattooing the ball. I mean, it was just, I don't know how far it went, and I haven't played around the golf with this yet, but this thing, take it to the range for fun. I took it to Top Golf, and the kids next to me thought I was pro. I mean, I was just bombing them into the fence. I was trying to keep them from going over the fence because I don't want to lose their balls, but a few of them did go over. And those, if you know anything about Top Golf, and those golf balls have the chips in them, how difficult it is to actually, when you see like guys hitting the ball over the net in Top Golf, they're usually using like a Pinnacle or a Top Flight, because the Top Golf balls actually have a limited flight. They're also heavier, and they have a chip in them. So when you go there and you hit, they will stay in the net area, because even some of the best golfers do not use, they'll go and try to hit one over the fence. Well, it doesn't register because there's no chip in it, and it's just a ball that was out of their bag. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Getting a little hoarse here, so I'm just going to go grab something to drink right now. But if you guys have any questions, maybe we'll go hit some balls over. You guys want to do that? So if you want to, we'll take the clubs over. I'm not going to use the tees because I already have it all set up. But these tees, best bang for your buck. If you're looking for the cheapest gift to give somebody that's going to add, it will, and trust me, Jack sent these to me. These will add distance to any driver. They have zero friction. That's what it says on the thing, zero friction. They're only like $7. Total must-have. If you buy them for $7, my link below, there's a link in there. It's $7.99. $7.99. Click on that. Buy these tees, and with your normal driver that you have right now, I guarantee you will get at least 5 more yards distance, easy. And that's no BS. It's that good. Plus, when you tee the ball up higher, you're going to swing up on the ball, and when you swing up on the ball, you'll actually put less spin on the ball, because when you swing down on it, you're actually putting backspin on the ball, and you will lose distance. So that is a known fact. Look it up. I'm not BSing you, but these tees are fantastic. I've sold at least over 100 of these since I've been an Amazon affiliate. Everybody that I've told to get these tees, they're highly visible too, so when you hit them and they go behind you or in front of you or to the side of you, wherever you clip the tee, you think because they're green, you're gonna lose them. No, you find them pretty easily. But I'm sad that I don't have my molding company anymore, because I would make some kind of competitor to these tees and probably make a fortune. But here's the Less resistance, more distance. That's the truth. Less resistance, air going through, more distance. Add the two, and you'll be getting at least 35 yards, easy. Because I don't know what driver you have. You could have a custom driver that cost you $1,200. This costs you $169. Buy 10 of them if you want. So, all right, let's walk over. I don't want to bring both of them because it's going to be hard. I don't want to clank them around. But let's go walk over to the hitting area. And if you guys like what you see, make sure you guys are following. My goal is to make up enough money to get a Flight Scope Mevo Plus. And so far, we got a long way to go. So, and there we go. Oh, look at that. Just happened to have my Sunday bag right there. So, we'll put the Hammer X in the Sunday bag. Now, I have not swung the club today, so I don't know how this is going to go. I'll wait until that car leaves. I don't need the distractions. The crazy part is people see me out here and they'll stop and they'll just stop the car right there and see what's going on. But the best part about using a phone to record on, because I used to have a video camera out here, and when I had the video camera out here, that really makes everybody just go, okay, what's going on? Why has he got a big giant video camera? But yep, someone hit the zero friction tees. Like I said, I can't, it's my reputation on the line, so I cannot BS you, but those tees, if I sold one just now, that's 101 I've sold. So no practice swings, no nothing. You can hear it. You can actually hear the air going through. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. You actually hear the air going through the club. It's just absolutely amazing, super fun. But when I go on the senior PGA tour, I'm going to have to get something equivalent to this because they will not let me on tour playing this. But if they did, I'd probably clean up. And again, another car lurking, another lurker. So we got it teed up high. You can see how high it's teed up. Teed high. And let it fly. Oh, baby. Oh, that was a lot of pressure. With people, 3 people watching, all right, you all hopped in at the same time. That's pressure. We're on live, dropping massive bombs with the Hammer, the new Hammer Turbo. Link in below, $169. And there is actually a payment plan on Amazon. So if you want, you could do the payment. You don't like it, send it back. But trust me, you're gonna have so much fun. This also can be a great club with for guys that do trick shots, because it's got a huge face. Doesn't have a big head. I should have probably brought another club to show you the difference between the clubs that they have on the market next to this one. But I can't wait to take this to the course. Right now, just hasn't been able to get to the course, so I will definitely hit this. I think we're playing an outing in September. I'll definitely be using this, and I'll probably end up giving myself a good chance of winning the longest drive. can hear the slots, the slotted holes here does not affect it, but you can hear the wind as I swing going through it. So if you have less resistance, just like those tees I was saying that somebody clicked and bought, thank you. When you have less resistance, you get more speed. Less resistance on the it's 3 prongs that hold the ball up instead of the normal tees. And when you tee it up a little higher, I know some people don't like to tee it high because they're afraid they're going to go under it. You just got to tee it high and then get the ball up on your upswing. So if you're hitting down on the ball, you're just going to hit backspin. You hit flat on the ball, it's just going to be, most of the time it's probably going to go a cut, but you want to swing and swing up on the ball. So oh baby, let's go. I probably should have wore golf shoes. My feet are slipping a little bit, but that thing was absolutely tattooed. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's really, really got a nice sound to the shot. Almost sounds like an older persimmon head, due to the fact that it has such a solid, it's not an empty tin can basically. So definitely a lot of fun to hit. Definitely get one, take it to the driving range. You will make so many friends because everybody will be asking you, what the heck is that thing? Plus you'll be hitting these bombs straight as an arrow. It's one of the best clubs I've hit that goes straight. And I've hit a lot of golf clubs in my years. So, and I'm getting tons of notifications right now. Please stop. But yep, so definitely something that is super fun. You're just picking up a club, throw it in your trunk. This is the club to get. 169, you can't go wrong. Take it to the range. It makes, you swing this club and then you swing your other club, it might help you. It might be a good training device for you. I mean, 169 is nothing. So tee it high and let it fly. Oh man, that was crushed. Absolutely crushed. I mean, when I was saying I was hitting at the driving range, I even posted the video at the driving range, and everybody was like, dude, I saw you at the range. I said, I don't even know how it even found. I guess it tags the location of the range, and then maybe, I guess, the location, maybe it gives notifications out with the location and whatnot. Can you work? Is this club workable? Yes, you can hit left to right, right to left, but it really wants to just go straight. I know it sounds really weird. I'm starting to sound like an infomercial, but it's the truth. And if you get, we just had a guy call up, I guess it was, I don't even know, let's say Monday? No, I guess he called up Sunday. And he was like, dude, he was just a regular guy. He is a machinist, and he doesn't play in club championships, doesn't play tournaments. He just goes out and wants to whack the ball around and have fun. And he absolutely loved this thing. He actually ended up buying 2 more drivers for his buddies as gifts, because his buddies were hitting his driver. And they just go out on the weekends, have a couple beers, turn dog, and have fun. Golf is supposed to be fun. People are like, oh, well, I want to win a club championship. I'm like, well, one guy wins the club championship. So the chances are, if you're not playing 7 days a week, 10 rounds a week and practicing, you ain't winning no club championship. I'm sorry. But I probably should be wearing golf shoes. I'm not even wearing socks. But my foot's slipping a little bit. Probably should just take my shoes off. But like I said, swing up on it, get the maximum amount of boom. Oh, baby. And this is live. This isn't a television program. This isn't pre-recorded where guys are getting multiple chances to hit multiple golf balls to make sure they get the right take at the right time. This is live, guys. That's how easy it is to hit. Believe me, it's like hitting off the first tee every time. Because I got people watching live, and if I make a mistake, it's forever there. That's how easy this club is to hit. 169, can't go wrong. Throw it in the trunk, use it at the driving range, impress your friends, use it at Topgolf, because this club will not dent like your normal empty tin can driver. So you can use this at Topgolf and hit the snot out of it. And this would probably be the best club to actually hit at Topgolf, because if you've seen some of those drivers at Topgolf these days, they are destroyed, and they're all Callaways, but it looks like someone ran it over with a steamroller. That's how bad. I've hit thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands, I would say, balls with this thing. And yes, I have a nice setup in my backyard. I do not have a Mevo. I'm hoping I get a bunch of sales and I can get a Mevo Plus and I can record and play, around the golf in my backyard. I got my net already. This is the net return. There's a link right there. I think it's $4.99. I don't know. Let me check. Let me see. We're $169 for the hammer. $4.95. You don't have to get that net. It's a really good net. It shows it. This is not it because my backyard's kind of goes that way. I'm using the Callaway net, which is super awesome. I bought extra tees, the rubber tees, the zero friction tees I left over in the corner, but we showed those before, and I have my Sunday bag. And like I said, going live, hitting any other driver, I don't know if I feel confident enough. This one, just knocking bombs out of here. Just knocking bombs. But thank you for everybody watching. I should probably go we'll hit a couple more. It's absolutely like serving it up on a platter. Oh my God, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see every shot. Dead center. Dead center. This thing, it's almost a no-brainer. Grab one of these things for the driving range, have fun, have your friends hit them, take it to I don't know if long drive contests are not regulated by the USGA, so I would be really interested if you could use this in a long drive contest. I should probably look into it. It would be kind of fun to see if I can out-hit everybody with their crank drivers and their all that stuff. But it's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And again, those zero friction tees that I have in there, I don't have it here because my ground's kind of like hard as a rock, so it's probably easier that I don't use them there. Plus I need the package for something else. Those tees alone, combination with this driver, 35 yards easy if you follow what I was saying by hitting up on the ball instead of hitting down on the ball. You hit down on the ball, it's going to create backspin. You hit up on the ball, it's going to create less spin, and you want less spin with the driver. Now with your wedge, you want more spin, more control. less spin, more distance. But this thing is very straight, so has it's a crazy contraption. It has a huge sweet spot. Throw it in the trunk of your car, go to the range, let out some steam. 169, I mean, geez, you can buy a meal for 4 people and spend more than 169. I just don't get it. I don't know why people don't give this thing a shot. I mean, we sold a ton of them. One day we actually sold like 17 clubs in one day, and we've actually on Amazon sold out 5 times in the last 2 months. So, and that's like sending them 10 clubs at a clip. So that was what, 50 something clubs that we've sold, and 0 returns. Again, grab it, throw it in the trunk of your car. 169, you don't even have to stress about it. You know, it's almost it's absolutely a no-brainer. So I don't know how long we've been going, and some people walking in my backyard, but it happens. We have a really cool, it's called Patriots Path, and Patriots Path is like a kind of hard to explain, but it's real kind of nature walk and mountain biking and all that stuff. So should we hit another one? All right, we'll hit another one. Tee it high, swing up on it, up, not down. You hit down on it, you're gonna lose distance. Tee it high, and let it fly. Oh, baby. That's how much confidence I have in this golf club to go live. This is not pre-recorded. This is not multiple takes where people make mistakes on television and get a second take or a third take or a fourth take. This is live, which is just absolutely nuts. That's how easy it is to hit this driver. And if you don't get this, just throw it in the trunk of your car, go to the driving range at lunchtime at work, pretend the ball is some client you can't stand. Or if you're a young kid and you love Ironman, you've got an Ironman looking club, and just smack the crap out of it. And this is also a great club to bring to Topgolf because it will not get damaged. It will not damage. It's that strong. It's unbelievable. It just, you know, if anybody's been to Topgolf, you've seen what their clubs look like. They're Callaway clubs. They're all dented. They're all damaged. The faces are caved in. It's a mess. And you know, I know a lot of people, even when it's colder out, you go to Topgolf and they've damaged their own golf clubs. So you got to be careful. This one, you can hit the hammer all day long. Hammer, don't hurt them. Jack Ham, the hammer's done it again. I'm telling you, I've been watching Jack's infomercials when I was in high school, before the Golf Channel was even. So he's been around for over 30 years, making drivers, having fun, putters, wedges. He doesn't care about. He just wants to go out and have fun. So it's pretty incredible. So we're just gonna take a quick break for a second. Gonna go grab those tees. Again, if there's anything that you guys won't, even you have your usual driver, you're going to want to grab these 3-prong, 4-inch, zero, ZF stands for zero friction. The ball sits there really nice. It won't blow over when it's windy. Don't worry about it. There's 18 tees in here for whatever, I think it's $7. So $7, you get 18 tees. I guarantee you, you could probably play, unless you hit down on the ball, which most golfers do, the tee will last. It will stress after a while and crack, but you could probably get a full round of golf, or maybe 2 or 3. I did a test. Sorry, I think I just swallowed the bug. I should do a test, so make sure you guys follow. I'll break open these tees, and I'll just keep hitting it and hitting it and hitting it till I break one. And I guarantee you, I probably can hit it about 100 times. So you could, each tee, you know, this whole pack might last you a whole season, unless you play really bad golf and you swing really bad. But you want to swing up on the ball, and you do it right, properly, practice it correctly, you will add 5 yards with any driver. You don't need the hammer driver. You can use any driver, and you will get less spin when you're swinging up on the ball. You'll get more control, and you'll get more distance because you'll be putting less backspin on the ball. When you have less backspin, you only have to swing. This is a proven fact. You only have to swing 108 miles an hour with a ball speed, the ball spin rate of 2,200 RPMs, which is very low. Not the lowest, but it's pretty low. And you will hit the ball 300 yards. That is a proven fact. Take me to the bank on that. Google it. I know it for a fact. I used to be an assistant pro. We've measured all the statistics. They even have that robot that hits the ball, and they change the distance and the ball speed and the ball spin. But less resistance, more distance. And that's what it says right here. Less resistance, more distance. So they sent me a pack that got creased. Oh, that stinks. But I'm telling you, you will definitely... Oh, they have another version? They have a power version. I have to go look at that. I thought this was the power version. No, it is the power version. Totally buy these tees. Totally worth it. You can use your existing for $7 or whatever. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is in the thing that it says right there. For $7. And the only reason I'm not using these, so make sure you guys follow. I will make another live video. And we'll just go, and I'll just keep hitting balls until I crack one. And I guarantee you it probably will be about 100 balls. So I'm going to have to get some caffeine and Wheaties and make sure that I can last to swing 100 times in a row on a live. It might even take me, that live might be like a 5-hour live too. Need a nap in between. But absolutely, if you know somebody that's a golfer, you want to get them a cheap gift, stocking stuffer. Father's Day already passed. Mother's Day's already passed. Great for women, great for men, great for juniors, but more advanced juniors, I would say. Because, I don't know, my daughter used these tees, but she put them in the ground too far. She didn't like the ball. She was afraid that she was going to miss it. So you just have to go to the range, find some place where you can tee it up high and practice swinging up on the ball, and you will get, guarantee you will get 5 more yards just with these $7 tees. And I cannot lie, because it's my reputation online. And with that in the hammer driver, swinging up on the ball, less ball speed, 108 mile an hour swing speed will get you 300 yards easy. So zero friction. Fantastic. I wish I might have to come up and be a competitor of these guys, because first of all, they work awesome, and it only holds the ball with three spots. So when you hit the ball, you already have compressed the ball before, after, and then you hit the tee next. With the other ones, you can sometimes compress the ball too much and hit too much of the tee, which will give you a little more resistance. And when you have more resistance and less spin, ball impact, and the ball doesn't come off the face good enough, you will get less distance with any other tee except for this one. But like I said, grab these tees. They're only like $7 something. You get 18 of them. Should last you a pretty long time. Is there a white? I see something. Oh, I see like a little. They put a mini one in there by mistake. Look at that. They got a little mini one in here. I don't know if they did that on purpose. Maybe for the irons. Oh, that's pretty funny. Huh. Hey, can you see that? You see the little white one in there? That's pretty funny. So definitely click on the link. We got the hammer. Should we hit any more? I'm getting kind of tired.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Sorry, neighbors coming by. Neighborly, friendly. But yeah, look, you see every shot, dead center, all day, every day. The hammer, Turbo Air, brand new. Get yours today. Throw it in the trunk. Take it to the range. Take it to Top Golf. Smash it away. It can handle anything. Top Flight, Titleist, doesn't matter what it is. Keep smashing away and doing a great job. All right, guys, we're going to sign out. And that's it. Have a great day. Make sure you guys are following. Love you all. Peace.